Hello guys, Michaela here, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another speed build. Today I am building in the beautiful, gorgeous world of Tartosa, which we got with the My Wedding Stories game pack quite recently. Well, it's been a while, but it's one of the newer packs and newer worlds, and I love building here. I've done a couple of villas already, and I really wanted to build something here again. So this build is actually a build for a legacy challenge that you can follow over on Instagram. It's called the Simflix Legacy Challenge, and it's basically like each generation is based on a certain TV show, I forgot, to be honest. Friends, I think there is. I personally am building a house for Jane the Virgin generation, which is really fun. And I'm sorry, I really forgot the rest of the series, but you can check it out. The profile on Instagram, I think, is called Simflix or Simflix Legacy, something like that. So you can find it on Instagram and follow the legacy challenge there. So this build is for that legacy, and as I said, I built this for the Jane the Virgin generation, which is based on, surprise, Jane the Virgin TV show. I personally love Jane the Virgin. I watched it a couple of years ago, and I really love the telenovela aspect of it. So when I saw it's one of the series in the challenge, I was immediately like, yes, this is what I'm building. So I was asked by the creator of the challenge of the legacy challenge to build a house for them for the challenge, and I was really excited. At first I was a bit skeptical because I didn't want to build exactly the house that the Villa Nueva, I'm not sure about the pronunciation, I don't speak Spanish, but Jane's like family has the house. I didn't want to copy it like to the dot. I wanted to kind of create something loosely based on the family and what they kind of have. So that's what I did here. So I decided to build in Tartosa. It's a 30 by 20. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and it comes in at 99,076 simoleons. So it's quite expensive, I would say, but I really like the way it turned out. So the bedroom for Jane is downstairs, which is accessible from the outside, so you have to go kind of outside and then go into the bedroom. It's like here in this section where I'm putting the ivy, or like the wisteria at the moment, and the bedrooms for Abuela and Jane's mom are both upstairs, which is, I think, apart from a small bathroom, everything that's upstairs. And downstairs there is the second bathroom, like the bigger bathroom, and then you have the living spaces like kitchen, dining, and living room, obviously. And yeah, so that's kind of it about the build. I did not speak about the new stuff we saw in the live stream a couple of weeks ago in my last build because it was pre-recorded. I've said that in my previous builds that I usually pre-record 2 videos at a time because with my uni schedule and everything I need to do for uni, it's best for me if I kind of batch finish my video. So I have them pre-recorded, I have them pre-edited. I just have to sit down and record the voiceover, add the music, and kind of finish off the video. And so it's easier for me to do 2 videos at the same time. So that's why sometimes I'm not really up to speed on things, which is the case with the was it Behind the Sims summit, something like that, which happened, I think, like about a week ago now that you're watching this, and I'm incredibly excited. I'm happy that The Sims 4 are gonna stick around for a while because I still love the game. I love building in here, and I love the content we are getting. So I really am happy that The Sims 4 are still here to stick around for a while. But I'm also very excited about the Project Renee, which probably is going to be Sims 5 in a couple of years' time, and I'm really excited about the footage that we saw from the game. It looks really fun. It looks like a really good building system, so I'm really excited to see where the concept ends up, like where the game ends up going, because it's really fun. I really love the way that they're kind of transparent about how they're developing the new game. They try to kind of implement, like not implement, but they kind of try to take us with them on the journey of developing the new game. And I think it's really exciting to see that they're really trying to be transparent, trying to ask what we want, trying to keep that in mind. And we're also getting improved babies for Sims 4, or like not improved babies. From what I've heard, or like from what I've read on Twitter, it's not improved babies. It's more of a new life stage, which I think is called infants. But still, I think it's really cool that we're not getting like babies and then toddlers straight away. You have like the in-between stage, which is really exciting. That's what the community really wanted for a really long time, and it's nice that they're kind of keeping that in mind and trying to kind of listen to what we want. Yeah. So now we're working on this like front patio. I had a lot of fun here with platforms. I went all out with platforms in this house, and I really love how it turned out. I kind of used this very dark, rich brown color with white and beige, and I think like hints of blue here and there, and I love the way it turned out. It really gives this like very warm feeling, and I've been loving dark color schemes lately. I don't know if it's like the autumn that's happening or why. I am so much into like dark, rich color schemes that are a bit more elegant rather than colorful. But I'm really having a lot of fun building. So I have a couple of builds pre-recorded as always, because I've explained it in like the last couple of videos. With school, I'm trying to always be ahead, to always have a couple of videos ahead done that I can only just finish, because sometimes it may happen that I have lots of assignments, lots of stuff to do, and I might not have time to build that week. So that's why I'm kind of still pushing, I think, like 4 videos in front of me at this point to have as like a reserve in case I need it. So I think next week there is going to be an apartment, if I'm not mistaken. No, there is going to be an autumnal cottage in Windenburg, which I posted on Twitter, like a sneak peek of it. It has like a really fun roof shape, and I'm really excited about that one. Then we have an apartment in San Myshuno, and then I have a full family house, which I also posted on social media, especially the picture from the gallery. So we all know that the gallery is sometimes very buggy, and having a good photo on the gallery is very tricky, because each lot has only one angle from which they're visible on the gallery. And if you are building in like a different orientation than what's kind of the front on the gallery, it looks awful. On the gallery, obviously. So that's what happened with this house. So I built on a 50 by 14 Copperdale, and I think there was a park in like the original game, like How the World Came, and so the orientation is that you should build from like the front, so there's like a longer looking into like a longer part, while I wanted to build with the lot kind of turned around. So I built that the house is facing the sea or lake, whatever it is, in Copperdale. And on the gallery, it only shows like the trees that I placed. So the build is really beautiful. I'm really happy about how it turned out. But the gallery is just trees. The house is absolutely invisible, which is hilarious and sad at the same time, because I really want, my builds to do great on gallery, but how can they do great on gallery when you can't get a proper shot? I mean, you can kind of not rotate, but you can choose the angle from which a room is photographed. You can kind of choose that, but you can't choose it with lots, which is very frustrating, and I hate it so much. Anyway, end of rant. We're working on the living room, which I kind of wanted to do in like a modern but also a little bit of a traditional way. I also wanted to make sure that I fulfilled all of the things that the generation needs. I forgot to read that, so I'm gonna find that for you, so you know what the sorry, I'm forgetting to speak, what the generation is all about, because there are, as in every challenge, like legacy challenge, there are some rules. So the rules are to have a strong relationship with your mother and grandmother, obviously, because Jane has a really great relationship with her family. Do not have woohoo before wedding. As a teenager, get engaged to a guy who you think is the love of your life. Create and cast a baby with genetics. The parents must be protagonists of the generation and a sim that is not the current boyfriend, to simulate the artificial insemination which happened in the TV show. During your young adult and adult life, get engaged and break up several times with the two men. As an adult, after a single life phase, choose a man and organize the wedding of your dreams, reach level 10 of your writing and parenting skills, and complete the postcard collection. So the traits are perfectionist, romantic, and clumsy. Aspiration is the best-selling author, and career is the barrister, which is going to happen part-time. I'm not sure if there is a career in the game itself, but I hope it is, since it's in the Legacy. So yeah, it's based on the story of Jane the Virgin. If you don't know it, I highly recommend the TV show. It's so much fun. I am a sucker for soap operas and shows like this, so I really enjoyed it when I watched it back in the day. So what I wanted to say, that I really wanted to keep in mind all the things that I read to kind of give the protagonist, the main character, or like the main the main sim in the Legacy, what she needs. So that's kind of the writing station. So there is the writing computer from Cottage living, so she can be a writer, barista. Okay, there is not a coffee machine in here, I believe, but still, I mean, she's going to have coffee. Well, she can be a barista in her work, so she doesn't probably need that as much, but there's also just plenty of other things here and there. As I said, there is the bedroom for Jane is on the first floor. We're going to move on to that in a little bit, and then the bedrooms for the mom and abuela are upstairs. So yeah, I'm very excited about how this turned out. I was kind of fighting with the lighting a little bit, kind of the floor plan as well, because the shape of the house is kind of weird. But I think it turned out pretty nice in the end. I really like the result. So this is the bathroom. The shape is very weird because I don't know, it's the space that kind of stayed, or like was there when I kind of finished doing the floor plan. So it's just, I had to work with what I had. So the bathroom is a bit awkward in that sense, but I think it's fine. It's not the shape I would normally go for, but I think I really like the way it turned out anyway. So yeah, I'm not sure what to talk about now. I don't want to talk about only about the build, but I don't really know what else to talk about. So my school is going okay, I guess. I'm still a bit tired and not fully, I'm not sure how to call it, recovered from my finals a couple of months ago. I still feel very unmotivated to study, but I'm kind of trying to push through a little bit to, I don't know, at least fulfill my assignments and things that need to be done, because I'm just not enjoying it as much as I used to. So, my bachelor degree was only English and geography, so there was almost no education classes, like pedagogical classes, and it's way different than what I not necessarily expected, but than what I kind of wanted or enjoy, because I love the subjects itself, but the psychology and pedagogy are not really my cup of tea. But I really want to teach, so I kind of have to get through it one way or another, I guess. Anyway, let's move on from my unhappy rant. Anyway, so we are working on Jane's bedroom. I made a beautiful assortment of paintings on the top, above her bed, because I love doing that, and it was just so much fun. And because kind of the bed gives me boho vibes, that was kind of what I was going for with the pictures, because it kind of gives me the boho vibe. She is very free-spirited, but also very innocent. And yeah, so I kind of wanted to reflect that on the room. And I'm also giving her a huge bookcase because obviously she loves writing, and I can imagine that she loves reading as well. So that's what I was you know, what I had in mind. And I'm just adding some finishing touches on the bedroom, and then we're going to move on upstairs to the bedrooms of Abuela and Jane's mom, whose name I forgot. So I'm sorry about that, but I watched the show like maybe 6 years ago, so it's been a while, and I forgot a lot of the names from the show. So I'm not gonna try and name people because it would be embarrassing, quite frankly. Anyway, we're working on this hallway area, which is where from which you can access two of the bedrooms, a small bathroom, and also the balconies. One of the balconies is from one of the bedrooms. It doesn't really matter which bedroom you choose from which Jane's like relative, because they're pretty much similar, and there's nothing specific for like one or the other. So it's completely up to you what you choose to go with. And I'm now working on this balcony area, which I really like. I love the doors from the Courtyard Oasis kit, which I used all over the house because they had like this really cool swatch that I was kind of working with, and I really, really, really loved the result. When I built this house, I was still very much in mood, well, not in mood, in love with the high school years pack. So I've used quite a bit of stuff from it. I've been using it ever since we got the pack because I don't know, I just can't help it. The items are so freaking cute, and I just love using them. So that's my way of saying you'll probably see them still in like future upcoming builds. Anyway, I initially wanted to postpone doing this voiceover a little bit because I'm sick again, but there was bank holiday like Friday before this video comes out, and I needed to record the voiceover earlier because we might go away with my family. We might go for like a vacation for like the longer weekend because I don't have classes on. Well, I do have a class on Thursday, but I don't have to be there. So we might go like away on Thursday and come back on Sunday, and there would be no way I could record a voiceover on Thursdays as I usually do, because that's where I have like the freest, least busy days. So that's where I usually record them, but this week I couldn't, so I had to kind of improvise a little bit. So it's the Sunday, so I'm recording it a week before it comes out, and yeah, so I'm sick. That's the point of what I was trying to say. So if my voice sounds a little bit different, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I've no idea how I caught it again, but I'm sick again, like after 3 weeks, so that's fun. Anyway, so we're just adding some finishing touches on the second bedroom. I really love this swatch of the bed from the high school years pack. It's really like fresh and happy, and everything really fit nicely with the color scheme that I was going for in this room. And there's like lots of stuff to have, and I really love the way it turned out. And kind of the color scheme is really cute and really pretty. And that's almost everything for today's speed build. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to download this build, you can get it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the tray files down below in the description from my Ko-fi page. As always, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you enjoyed my videos, and if you like this particular one, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you will have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!